that time of month when we get to unveil all the latest and greatest customs, brand new ultimates, and a whole bunch of figures you guys have been demanding. So drop a like if you want to go through this entire box and see if we're going to finally complete the final Bloodline member. Stay tuned to the end of the video if you guys want to see the unveil of the last and final Tonga Low, Tama Tonga's over here. But yes, nonetheless, you got to stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to dial it up right here with one of the best fans in the WWE universe. And I know you may be asking yourself, like, Hero Figz, what the hell am I looking at? Well, lately, you guys, I've been trying to build up my whole roster when it comes to the crowd. I want to add more kids to it. I feel like every single time I go to a WWE event, that's all I see, bro. It's kids, literally everywhere. So I feel like if I add a little bit more to my WWE figure crowd, it'll definitely amp it up. Just like the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And this is the brand new Elite Series 110, but it's got upgrades, buddy boy. Not only did we get the upgrade, of course, with that brand new title belt, but we also converted this lad into Ultimate Edition. The only right way to do it up too, man. Like, I feel like this scan should have already automatically come with this UE. If you think about it, when this figure was unveiled, it had a lot of good stuff, but it was also reusing a lot of the old pieces that we've already seen in other figures. So pretty damn excited to see that finally upgrade. For Seth Rollins, we also need to get this turned up. You guys know that Deadpool movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, is coming out here this summer. So what I wanted to incorporate is a little bit of the old with a little bit of the new and finally call it. This is what you do, man. This is what Deadpool does when he meets WWE superstars backstage. Now, this top piece, you guys, this actually came off an actual figure release from Rollins. So none of this part right here is custom, but I feel like when we added it in right there, with that nice finished red right here that you guys have seen the Messiah gear, bruh, this right here is insanity. This is like fantasy, beautiful Deadpool, WWE Warfare at its best. This one's going to sit pretty damn good right there in my most recent custom Rollins upgrades. Carlito too, he needed the upgrade. You guys know that he's been doing it up over there with Judgment Day. I don't know what the hell they did to his hair. He's got some little smudgies though, man. I look, honestly, I couldn't tell you that wasn't part of the custom. But still, bro, look at this. Ultimate Carlito. Now, keep in mind, it is based off his retro gear. And I do, drop a like, you guys. I definitely do got to do like the black gear. Give them something more current. I feel like that's something the WHF universe would love to see. One thing I cannot wait to see is that upcoming Greatest Hits. Now, this one is actually scheduled for a re-release, but the brand new one will actually get True FX. It'll get all of the brand new updates, the pinless designs, a lot of the stuff that we didn't see with this. So I definitely want to add this to the collection. That way we could do some little fix ski up skis or maybe some comparisons. See how it kind of levels up in the playing field when it comes to Ray Ray and the rest of the squad. Look at this, you guys. This is insanity. I'm telling you, when you talk about figures in the crowd, when you're talking about fans, I think ultimately, yes, you could use this one for like a fan. Sure, someone puts on a little Rey Mysterio mask, calls it a day, but this one, this is like Rey Mysterio Jr. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this actually works, bro. I like the all-white gear right there alongside with that Rey Mysterio scan. I think that is definitely executed appropriately. Now, keep in mind, this is based off the El Torito. He came with several different gears. Matter of fact, I feel like I got a couple in there, but we'll go through it once we go further into the box. Now, another one that needed to get turned up is, well, I can tell you the last one. It wasn't doing the man's justice. Like, the scan on that was so damn horrible. And you guys know how much I love Marvel. Anytime that any of these superstars incorporate Marvel, Captain America, of course, we've seen the upgrade on the title belt, but I wanted to see the upgrade on the scan with the red, white, and blue. Booyaka, booyaka. I am coming for that ass, because you know who ain't coming? Is right here. Mamacita. Now, there was something about Elite Series 110 that Mamacita just wasn't sitting right. And I feel like now, Mami is sitting very, very right. Look at this. This head scan that you're seeing on this figure. I feel like it sits better on there. Like the original one was sitting really low. You can even see the actual Mami design underneath it. So having the old scan on the new Ultimate, and it works ultimately, you guys, because at the end of the day, this right here is kind of what she's been rocking right now. Here it is. Here is Saudi Arabia at its best. Now, if you guys didn't see the matchup, this was actually done up. So if you guys are wondering like, yo, Why the hell do you have Rhea Ripley side plates right there? Why do you have the man, Becky Lynch's gear right there with it all? Well, I'm going to tell you why. This is what she was wearing. I do believe that, like, in Saudi Arabia, the full-on red tights was covering the lower extremities, but this definitely works. This is the closest thing that you're going to get to her winning the title in the actual gear in and of itself. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you might be saying, WHF, we have seen Austin in your Ultimate Edition display. You have, but not quite like this, you guys. I gave him the more ripped, like 4 or 6 pack. I believe this one came off that either John Cena, right? The John Cena Ultimate Edition. The upper half is still Austin's, which it's kind of clashing because at the end of the day, old man Austin was not rocking abs like that in his later days, but he was definitely rocking these when it came to Attitude Era. So next Ultimate Edition, Mattel, drop a like too if you guys believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin desperately needs a torso upgrade. Cody Rhodes will tell you, he's like, yeah, I need a torso upgrade. This is actually pretty damn cool, man. The American Nightmare has become the American Dream. And I always wanted to replicate this. One addition that I would definitely like to plus up on this figure, I feel like if we were to do the Ultimate Edition all-white boots, or maybe Stardust boots, right? Do a little knee swappy, then you'll get the full-on conversion with the fantasy gear when you get dad, son, and then... You guys, check this out. This is probably my favorite one. The Kane one, like, this is hands down probably one of the best executions when it comes to, what do you guys call, well, I don't know. I feel like we should give this man a name. I feel like Tiny Kane, or go in the comments. Let me know in the comments what the hell you'd call these two. These would obviously best friends, right? They'd be coming into the arena and be like, I cannot wait to see a brand new WWE show. We got WHF with some mystery figures. Now, you might as well play the drum roll because you're about to see one of the best when it comes to the Shield. And this is actual Shield. Remember, none of this will actually be fantasy. And I'm going to remove the mask because I know you guys are wondering, like, take off the damn mask. I want to see what's underneath. All right, I'm about to show you guys. This has been turned up to at least 2 or 3 more notches because last time he was on regular plain Jane. This time we got him with like a true FX transition from the old style to the new style. And yes, for those that were wondering, Triple H is actually a Shield member. So yeah, it's got to be done, man. It definitely has to be done, just like Damian Priest. Drop a like if you guys think that Mattel needs to redo Damian Priest Elite, or just give us the damn Ultimate right away, right? That last one, I wasn't a fan of it, man. That style of torso, matter of fact, I got the lad right here. And this is the remaining bits, and this actually still looks pretty damn good. This kind of gives me like that Debo effect, right? We got Debo rolling up here. We got this man looking ass like, oh my gosh, WHF, what the hell have you done? So yes, the torso on this one was trash. I actually got to add that Debo. I feel like that one would definitely plus that man up. But yes, look at this. This is that custom gear that we had done long before Mattel had released them, and I had to do the upgrades. I obviously did a little head swappy. We added the little title belt ski. We added the little necklace. Now Damian Priest can sit appropriately. As far as the torso, anything past that, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Triple H might end up telling you different because this man also needed an Ultimate Edition. And I mean, when we talk about the earlier, we've seen a couple of Triple H in the UE, but we have not seen one in his later days. And this is something that also needs to happen. He's done a lot of really good comeback matches. And if we do end up getting The Rock versus Triple H down the road, whether it's WrestleMania or SummerSlam, this figure will measure up quite like no other. Now, CM Punk has been measuring up in different styles and different looks. And this one, here's a fantasy retro gear that I would love to see. And this could easily be done up by CM Punk, right? Let's say we celebrate, Raw 30th or Raw 35th or whatever. CM Punk comes out in a classic gear. That would be insane, you guys. So yes, obviously part swap from his Supreme figure with really the only retro figure. And I think he's buried right underneath. Check this out. So obviously the skin tone on this one really don't match, but you guys get the gist. This one, this is the whole reason behind it. And I feel like that CM Punk is doing quite a bit right there when it comes to, oh my goodness, you guys, this is insanity. Now, if you guys have not gotten a chance to pick up that recent Wolverine, I'm going to tell you it is a must buy. And I know you may be saying, bro, this is WWE. Actually, this is also WWE. I actually incorporated the jacket right here from, actually, no, take that back. This is from one of the Jazzware figures, but he has been on Monday Night Raw. So in its own right, we can put this lad in a WWE action figure crowd. And I feel like 9 out of 10 would probably agree. Now, these three go hand in hand. Here's the El Torito that I was telling you about. This is how it's supposed to technically look like, as opposed to what we ended up doing to the poor lad. So you guys got to let me know in the comments. Do you guys like the original El Torito, or do you guys like Hornswoggle, right? And the leprechaun look is hands down one of my favorite. I don't know. It could be a toss-up, but I feel like that one is definitely doing quite a bit. Now, Roman Reigns, he actually does have a brother, and he had an older brother, RIP to the late great, but he also has a young stepbrother. Oh, yeah. Expect this soon on the channel. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. And yeah, Becky Lynch, she turned all Mortal Kombat. Remaining bits from that full-on red gear, but nonetheless, one that needed to be turned up. Just like his tag team partner. Like, I feel like we cannot have one without the other. And I think he's all the way down there. So we're going to have to check that out. But yes, check this out. We got the little shirt ski right there from Dominic. Not the actual old Dominic, but the young Dominic, the Build-A-Figure. I think that definitely does the man well. Remaining bits. Here it is. See what I'm saying? The scan, it's sitting too low. There is something about this that ain't sitting right. Oh, yeah. That's the damn scan. Oh, my gosh. And then the last and final. That's right. We have the last Hornswoggle. I did a whole Hornswoggle added on to the collection, and I feel like this one was one that we needed. And no, I didn't say last. There's actually one more. And yes, it's a new day. Yes, it is. Boom. Tss, tss. If you guys ever wondered what Xavier Woods looked like in an LA Lakers gear, there you go. All the answers have been answered, and it's actually in scale too. I know you guys are wondering, like, dude, how does he sit right there next to the bloodline? Look at him. He's coming up. He's like, yo, you guys want to play some b-ball with the brand new bloodline member? I would love to see that, right? I feel like Xavier Woods would definitely kill it. But still, we got to talk about this. I know you guys stayed to the end of the video, and you guys want to see the unveil. So we're going to do it up, all right? 3, 2, 1. And the final member, Tanga. Whoa. All right, early stages, bear with me, but this is kind of what we're going with. I'm going to shave the sides. I'm going to paint the skin tone. I feel like the cheeks right there to that Hornswoggle army, it's going to bring Tonga Low to a conclusion. Stay tuned, man. Turn on that noti. I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm going to definitely do something with the skin tone. It's going to blend in. It's going to look a lot better, and I'll still show you this one. If you guys did not see the last big box of customs, this one is actually based off his indie run. So we actually do have him, but it is based off prior to WWE. And again, an important member to round out the whole family, though. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys want to see in a future video. I know we do mix and mash of WWE as well as AEW, but there is a lot that we can play around with, bro. I feel like our WWE figure crowd, it's only about to begin, man. I appreciate you guys for dropping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and Carlito, that's not cool. We'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Yeah.